Hey, everybody. Nick and Jean went to the vet today for their final exam. I think we have been calling their spay or neuter day their graduation day, but someone said it made more sense to call that the final exam. I don't know. I'm going to go with final exam right now, but we'll see what sticks. Also, I think Logan is eating too much, and I need to take this food away from him. Otherwise, he's just going to continue to eat until he throws up. So I'm gonna take that away. Let's take this away. We'll give it back to him again later on. Here's Ari, who just had dinner. Oh, and Smokey's here too, playing with a toy like she's been doing so much of lately. Oh, but she just left it to go drink some water instead. Let's take a look here. Hi, Smuggy. What you doing? You want to try playing? What if I throw you a toy? Will you hit it? No. Okay. Well, she wants to have a drink, so I shouldn't bug her. That's fine. Here's Ari. Hi, Ari. Ari just ate too. Hey, bud. Oh, yeah, say hello. That's extreme close up. And let's see. There is Maggie. Maggie skipped dinner for some reason, so maybe when I pull that stuff out of the microwave, she'll decide to come back and have some. There's Custard hiding under that Christmas tree. Let's go in and see some kittens, though. So, not much news today, really. Although I bet some of you who pay attention to these things are wondering why it was Nick and Jean. Hi, Fern. Why was it Nick and Jean that went to the vet today instead of, as we'd originally planned, it was supposed to be Brooke? So what happened was that Brooke is a spay ninja, as it turns out. She knows when her spay is coming, and she will do anything to avoid it. If you remember, she was supposed to get spayed a couple weeks ago, and she got sick, and we had to put it off. Well, she pulled kind of the same thing. We went to the vet for her for a checkup on her diabetes situation, and she vomited, and she got it in her sinuses, and it made her, sort of not sick, but it messed with her breathing for a day, basically. And she had snot coming out of her nose, and she just looked miserable. And of course, she did that right before her spay. So we can't give her a spay while she's got all that going on with her breathing. So she got out of her spay a second time, twice in a row. She's really good at that. So we've moved her spay to next week. Taylor and she and Kulat will all get their spays next week. Also, we did test her blood sugar the other day. That's when she threw up on the way to the vet. And her blood sugar is normal now that we're treating her with insulin, which is a pretty good indicator that she's got diabetes, but we're not 100% final yet. We're going to do another check next week when she goes in for her spay. And then I think we'll be able to make a call. Fern's purring really loud. Let me see if we can hear this. Let me turn off the air. So, hang on. Turn off the air. Okay, now let's see if we can hear this. Purr directly into the microphone. So yeah, he's a big purr monkey. He'll purr if he sees you looking at him, he'll start purring. He's one of those cats. Acro's the same way. So that's Fern for you. He's just a big purr monkey. And here's Moss trying to clean the food off his nose, not very successfully. Moss, you still have food on your nose. You got food on the top of your head. What is this? How you learn to eat at the academy, pal? You're gonna scratch your eye. You keep that up. Here, let me help. I don't know if you're trying to clean your nose or if you're trying to clean the top of your head. Let's do both. There you go, bud. Yeah, a little bit. I helped a little. We also have Pebble. Pebble's right here. Hi, Pebs. So they all just had dinner. I think they all just finished. Hi, Peebs. All that purring you hear is still Fern. Oh, now he stopped. Okay. And here's Thistle. Thistle doing his own thing. Thistle. Hey, this. Hey. What's up? Oh, I hear banging upstairs. That's got to be our. Actually, I don't know who that could be. It came from right up there, and it was that loud. It's probably some of the faculty causing some trouble. Anyway, let's go up and check. I don't want this to be a super long stream. I just wanted you guys to have the update on, mostly to have the update on. Um, Man, my brain is just not working today. The kids who went to go get their spay and neuters. That would be Nick and Jean. So mostly I just wanted to let you know how they're doing. And they're doing great, by the way. The vet said that they both did wonderfully. They are in love with Nick because he's just got those really nice markings and he's a sweetheart. And I bet that was Custard that was making that banging, whatever that was all about. Let's just, we're going to drop in here for a second first. This is Taylor and Kulop. These are the two that did not go. They're going to go next week for their spays, both spays. And Nick and Jean are in the master bedroom, so they get a chance to recover because Taylor, especially, can be a little playful sometimes, and we want to wait on that. But Taylor has been a sweetheart lately, and I don't know if you saw on our Twitter, but there's a picture of Taylor and Kulot sitting in the beanbag chair with Smokey today. Where Smokey just decides to come in here and hang out, and Taylor doesn't mind a bit. Taylor's just been so nice to everybody, and to me. I don't know if you watched the faculty stream that we had for our Patreons the other day. One of the things that Taylor loves to do is just follow me around the house, and she's just a real sweetheart. I love this cat, and she's just got the softest fur. She's trying to get clean. Yeah. We would have had Taylor at the spay today instead of Jean, but Taylor has a tooth that's probably going to have to be extracted when she has her spay, and the vet was pretty busy today, a little too busy to do the dental and the spay. So we moved her to next week and did Jean today, and that's it in a nutshell. She's getting clean after her meal. Okay, let's see everybody else. Let's drop in and see Brooke. Okay. Now Brooke's feeling a lot better, but she's still kind of recovering. So she's a little calm, but I want you to see how sweet she can be. She gets all purrs and wants to snuggle. You gonna come over here? You gonna say hi to me? Do I have to come to you? Hi. Come here, Brookie. Sugar Brookie. Okay, I'll come to you. Let's start over here. You got a big purr for us too? Let me be quiet for a second. Oh, come on, Brooke. Hi, yes, you're beautiful. She has such pretty eyes. So yeah, not too much news about her. Like I said, She got just barely sick enough to get herself out of a spay this week, but I don't think that's going to work for next week. It's still going to happen eventually, Brooke. You can't put it off forever. Sorry. I know, you're trying real hard. I like that. It's calling it cinnamon dipped muzzle. Yes, I love her little cinnamon dipped muzzle. She's just so pretty. And she's been very, very sweet. I think she's finally out of her heat that was really making her a little bit nutty for a while. So that's nice. And I think probably once we get her spay, she's just gonna, really settle down and be great. So I saw some people coming in late asking. I was saying that the final exam is what I was calling their surgeries today, their spay and neuter. Um, I don't know if we're going to stick to that terminology or not. I'm trying it out because somebody said it makes more sense, and I kind of thought they were right. I don't know, though. Oh my gosh, stop walking behind me. How am I supposed to get you on the camera if you keep walking behind me? So obviously, Brooke here and Taylor, the mom cat that we just saw, both still need applications for their adoptions. And I hope you'll consider it, and you can apply to adopt them on our website, which is kitten.academy. There's an option in the menu to apply, and I hope you do. They're both really, really sweet, as you can see. And hopefully, eventually, we will get them spayed so that they could actually go home with somebody. That would be nice. Planned for next week, anyway. All right. Let's go see our patients, Nick and Jean. Now, they may or may not want to come out right now. They're just, well, I can see Nick wants to leave the room, so he's right at the door talking to me already. Is that Nick? It's hard to tell through this door. I haven't taken the plastic wrap off the windows yet because I have to paint the door still, and I haven't gotten to that. But no, that's Nick. Hi, buddy. So that's why there's plastic on the door, because it still needs to be painted, and it's easier if you paint it first and then you take the plastic off. It makes life easier. Nick has just he's been nonstop talking since we left the vet. I think he's like, hey, we need to go back there. I left some important stuff at that place, man. I left some important things. I want to go back and get those things, all right? Is that right, Nick? Is that what you're trying to say? Anyway, he's also just been purring up a storm, and I think he probably wants to see his mom and his sister, but I want him to have just a little bit of time to recover from the vet. By tomorrow morning, of course, they'll all be together, but I think tonight he's probably going to stay in here with me and with Jean. Can you hear him purring? So I guess I'm wrong about that. I guess he probably doesn't want his mom as much as he just wants to hang out with me, which is nice. After we're done with the close-up and after I go make myself some dinner, I plan on just hanging out with him because I'm feeling just low energy today. Maybe because I had to get up so early to take these guys in for their spay, but I'm not my usual self. So I think if I make some dinner, I can just come in here and hang out and do nothing for the rest of the evening. And that sounds good to me. And obviously, I think Nick would like it because he seems like he's really into this. You're being a sweetheart, buddy. I know. Oh, hi. Okay. Well, let's see your sister. How's Jeannie? Hi, Jeannie. You're a little calmer, huh? You had more surgery today. Oh, we got to take your little bandage off, too, don't we? Yeah, it's time. She had an IV, so she had a little bandage, but she doesn't need that anymore. She's got a purr for me, too. Yeah, I see some folks talking about Smokey has been very playful the last few days. In fact, we've caught her a few times. Last night, DJ and I were both in here. You've got something in your eye, kiddo. Can I get it? Last night, DJ and I were both in here, and even on the stream, people could hear there was a cat that was just yowling like the mom cats do. And it turns out when I went out to go see what was going on, it was Smokey carrying a ball around and just yowling for us to come out and play with her. Very kitten behavior. And we don't see that kind of thing from her very often, but she's been doing a lot of it lately, following me around and begging for food and carrying a ball and asking to play and climbing in the dryer. She's been really sweet. So we're happy about the way Smokey's been doing lately. Let's see if I can take this thing off with one hand. What is that on there? Little pigs? They always have the funniest little bandages. Usually they're ducks or something that are on here. This one looks like little pigs. So silly. Yeah, well, you had a more intense surgery than your brother, so it makes sense that it's going to take you a little bit longer to recover. That's the way it is. All right. Well, hey, I want to say thanks to all of you for, first off, let me say thanks to all of you for your contributions to us that let us make all these excellent, wonderful medical decisions for the kittens and for Brooke in particular. And I really appreciate all of that. And also to all of you that just watch and that share the word about us too, because that helps us get these guys adopted. And that definitely is our goal here, to get them healthy and get them adopted. So we owe all of that to all of you. I really do appreciate it. Also, let me say, if you want to continue watching kittens, not this kitten, not tonight anyway, but if you want to watch the other kittens, you can tune in to the regular Kitten Academy live stream. It looks like that. You can watch it 24 hours a day. This is we watch it 24 hours a day ourselves. And you can see they're in their little hammock. And that is the current time, minus about 30 seconds. So, yeah, definitely tune into the regular Kitten Academy live stream right here on YouTube and watch some kittens. We appreciate that. And again, that helps us get them adopted, whether you do it or whether you tell somebody else to do it. And otherwise, just thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for being concerned about the health of these kittens and their moms, just like we are. And I will talk to all of you later on. Maybe next time we talk, I will be a little less tired and have some more coffee in me and maybe be making a little bit better sense. Anyway, thanks everybody.